them in a totally different place. No, the hat is just to make up for the fact that I actually lost the entire top of my head in a horrific weed-eating accident. It's true, there's nothing up there. And just to dispel the rumors, no, I am not bald.
Over there. And then we got to go to this gentleman in the back. He's had his arm up from the very beginning.
Howdy.
Howdy.
We got a unique opportunity here. Paul, glad to meet you for the first time. Scott, thanks for coming back. Paul, of course, you played Campbell in the middle here. And Scott, you did Rat-Trap, the super spy of Beast Wars. In Metal Gear, it's a spy espionage, and Campbell would communicate with Snake, which was the spy. How would a conversation between Rat-Trap
oh, there you go.
take place?
That is some serious cross-border shopping you're asking.
I lost my rhythm the other day.
Colonel Campbell talks to only Snake. No, I don't know.
You have any idea what it's like dealing with a guy named Snake when you happen to be shaped like a rat? I'm saying is it gives me the creeps.
You weren't always a rat. You've been mutated.
Mutated?
Mutated.
I remember. There was another place. Cybertron. Where there was more than meets the eye.
Rat-Trap.
Yes.
Rat-Trap!
Shut up.
Now, only you people who know Metal Gear will understand that. Somebody have to explain it to me. Stand up in the white. There you go. That's the gentleman. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting.
Mr. Eiding, pleasure to meet you, but my question's for Scott.
Sit down.
Welcome, are you with the bride or the groom?
Scott, what was it like arguing with yourself during the course of Beast Wars?
I have no idea what it's like inside my head at the best of times. It was fun for me. The other actors would be like, oh, Scott's got one of his little scenes. You go for coffee now. And we did, because a lot of people have asked this. We just did it in one pass, because I am that schizophrenic. You already heard it.
Insolent vermin. One more crack like that, I will take you out the old-fashioned way.
Brutally! Yeah, well, you're gonna do something about it now, lizard lips? Or are you gonna wait until you grow a pair? One more time. You know, it would just... Throw the other two into the mix and it'll get really weird.
I'm loving this. This is like a little...
That one. In the blue shirt. Stand up. Leave-a-hoo. Oh, the gray. Give it to a kid.
This question is for Paul. How did you come up with the voice for Perceptor?
Sorry, dear? Say again?
How did you come up with the voice for Perceptor?
Well, when we were first had the audition for it, they wanted something. I was telling someone earlier, I'm not exactly certain whether they decided they wanted an English accent or not. But my feeling was that they were looking for a C-3PO type of character.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kind of stole it. To be honest with you, it's been so long. Some of you probably know better than I exactly why they decided to go that way. But I'll tell you one thing. Frankly, I told several of you, I was shocked. I I appreciate everyone being gentle with me because this is my first con of any kind. I just hadn't, chosen to go because my kids were small and I was just hanging around the house. And also, I figured, who really cared about a Perceptor? No, truly. Because he wasn't Brawn and he wasn't Optimus and he wasn't one of the big guys. And I said, okay, well, I love Perceptor, but I didn't know if anybody really cared about Perceptor. Cool.
You survived 86 minutes.
So, the thing I loved about doing Perceptor was I didn't go bleeding from the throat every day. Because sometimes, there was a lot of, we all had to do the fighting, but there were some of those sessions, working with the director we had, that guys would be screaming literally for 8 hours. Those were 8-hour sessions. And if you're fighting and screaming and eating buildings for 8 hours, it takes something out of you, vocally. So the next day, you don't work. You've got to recover. So Perceptor, I didn't have to do this much. So I was really happy about that. Did that answer your question at all?
And you survived the movie.
Yeah, I even survived the movie.
Yay.
Too much responsibility. All right, we're going to go with, we're going over to this section over here, and I'll let that gentleman in the black shirt. So, very nice.
Just everybody shout out your question at the same time.
All right, Scott?
Yes?
This isn't so much of a Transformer question, but since you're from Vancouver...
Compliments I ever received in my life was somebody coming up and going, we think of you as the Canadian Frank Welker.
Oh.
There's the big shoes.
Your turn to fix.
Let's go deep, 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 and deep into left field, all the way at the back. Just want to see you run. Look at that touchy go. Ooh, I like the way he moved and shake. Keep going. Further. Keep going. Deeper, deeper, deeper. As far as you can go on the left.
Not so much.
Stage left, your left. Your left. One of those lefts. Yep. Roll the bow. What? Louder!
It's amazing.
Is that loud enough for you?
You're perfect.
Okay, for you guys, how much, how do you get paid to be a voice actor?
You beg to be a voice actor?
You beg. Please pay me just $1.
We're not supposed to tell
In Canada, we work on an honor box system. It's just a big bag of loonies and toonies. You walk out and you go, well, let me see, I was pretty good today. Oh, I did screw up that one line.
I have a question.
It works out.
Scott, are we supposed to get paid for doing what we do?
Well, that's what I'm doing. What does this pay?
I've been paying them all these years. How do you get paid? Well, for me, it helped to have an agent first.
Yeah.
You get reeled together, God, that's how old I am. You get your CD together, and get an agent, and hopefully someone hears you, sees you, and you start auditioning.
Yep.
And if you get lucky,
Yep.
you start getting known, and then people come to you and say, would you like to make some money? All my stuff is through the union. It's all through SAG and AFTRA. And and someone told me, I was mentioning it earlier, someone told me that I could actually make a living doing what we're doing. You should be ashamed of yourself. We act like fools, You should see, when you're doing the big sessions, when you have a bunch of guys in the session, the facial expressions that you go through, what you do with your body.